Hello and welcome. I am the Suit&Tie Dip&Chew Guy, and this is the number 18 review of Series 2. Series 2 being Long Cut Wintergreen. And as you just saw, it will be of the Longhorn product, the original Longhorn product, because the next review, which I may do this evening, will be of their new entry, Wintergreen Chill. But this review will just be of the standard Wintergreen. This is a product of the Pinkerton Tobacco Company of Owensboro, Kentucky. Let's take a look at the packaging. That is a Pinkerton silver plastic lid with a sticker on it. All sort of self-explanatory. The green is a dark forest green. Okay. Moving over to the band. I did crack this. This is take two. Haven't had a take two in a while, and I got one now. Branding. Warning label. Coupon offer at longhornsnuff.com. They are pretty quick about mailing coupons out. I did a test run of that not too long ago, and they were here very quickly. More branding, barcode, and manufacturer's information. This is a 1.2 net weight ounce can, pretty industry standard. It is 65% domestic tobacco, U.S. tobacco. Not the best, but not the worst by far, all right? Because I'm about to start going into brands here that are 100% foreign. And I just don't see the reason for that when it comes to dip. Dark fire tobacco, that's what the U.S. does, really. I mean, that's our thing, and why you'd have to... well, I know why you'd go overseas for something. They've gotten a deal out of somewhere. But anyway, sticking with this product, I'm going to open it up. There is, by the way, on the back of this, a yellow pinpoint ink code. It is letters and numbers. I do not know what it is about. If anybody knows, go to Berg's Dip Reviews under my featured channels on my homepage. And if anybody knows about Pinkerton codes on cans, it would be him. Okay? So, this can's already opened. Originally, when I opened it in the first take, it was a very strong smell that started dissipating after the can had been opened. And it has dissipated, but I mean, it's still present. It's a just sort of plain Jane, center of the road wintergreen. It's not leaning too sweet. There's nothing overly artificial about it. Okay, there is no alcohol background that I've been talking about with some of the other products. It's not a bad smell. Let me put it that way. Okay. I'll get you a shot of the product that is registering slightly darker, just very slightly darker than it actually is. All right, but that's pretty close. And I will show you the can lid. The only good thing about these silver can lids is you can get a shot of the cut. All right. So the moisture level in this was good when I just opened it. But I mean, that take was just minutes ago. So it pinches pretty good. When the Pinkerton products have enough moisture in them, they do pinch pretty well. And they also stay pretty well formed in the mouth. I'm not going to do a huge one. Okay. Back in a minute. Okay, and I am back. All right, so not a bad taste. It is not artificial, but because it is so obviously... Because the wintergreen is so accented in it, it makes me think there is something artificial about it. Okay, that or they have dumped a boatload of oil of the Eastern tea-berry bush into it. But I think they probably went the cheaper route with something else. That said, it's not a bad taste though, okay? And it definitely has no alcohol background, like it's been soaked in grain at some point and then, you know, strained out of it. It's a budget product, okay? It's at budget prices. Every time I've seen it's at budget prices. This is something, this is one of the budgets I do not have to order online because this stuff is everywhere in my area. It is very cheap. I think this can might have cost me, might have been like $2. But keep in mind, I am in a metropolitan area. My prices are a bit up. My biggest complaint with Pinkerton products are the lids. And that's a sticking point with me because I've actually have had one of these open up in my pocket before while working outside. That and after reviewing Red Seal and the Husky, I know that a plastic lid can be made better than that. Okay, it's not so much that it's a plastic lid. It's that it's a really crappy plastic lid. Anyway, looking beyond that, because I know I get a little tied up on that one. It's a budget product, okay? But if I had to go down into third tier, which I have this in my third tier, if I have to go with a third tier product for whatever reason, I would go with a Pinkerton product, okay? For flavor, if nothing else. This or Redman, all right? Obviously, the Longhorn product line is much larger. You have more choices. The Redman line is only 3 different kinds, all right? But compared to some other companies, some of the offerings of Swisher International and definitely CN Smokeless, I'll take Longhorn any day. I know what it has a bad rap and whatnot. People, you know, talk crap about it all the time online. I see it. But compared to some other ones, this isn't bad. Only things I'd improve is the lid, obviously, and the cut. If you get one of these that is any less moisture than it should be, it doesn't stay together. It's going all over your mouth. You can't pinch it. You know, it doesn't have the best cut. But I am a Stoker's guy, so a lot of things don't have a cut to my liking. So you got to keep that in mind as well. Anyway, it's all right. It's not bad by any means. It's staying pretty well formed. The flavor is all right. I mean, it's not I'm not a Wintergreen person. It's not something I go out of my way for. But compared to some of the others I've tried, it's all right. There is a little bit of a tingle, and I've been dipping Wintergreen all day, so I'm guessing that is nicotine absorption. I don't feel like smoking my pipe now. I had planned on doing that after this video. I don't know if I'll keep this in after the video, but I don't need to smoke now. So the nicotine is there, although I'm sure there's not a lot of it. The flavor's all right. It's staying formed. It's not really flattening out. It's comfortable against the gum. It's Wintergreen. It's not sweet Wintergreen. It's not bitter. It's not strong. It's not weak. It's just Wintergreen. It's $2 Wintergreen. $2 Wintergreen. That's what you get with this. Okay. You know, it is what it is, and you know, there's a market. I mean, you know, not everybody can be out buying, you know, rolls of Copenhagen or even Grizzly. I mean, this, if you in a position where you have only $2 or whatnot, or you have to buy a budget dip in general, you want to go with this or the Redman out of the third tier products. That said, I want to say hi to Chance Hendricks. Thank you for subscribing. And Benjamin Fiji. Sorry, I realize I'm probably not pronouncing that right, but thank you for subscribing. I have made it to 50 subscribers. How about that? I thank everyone. I thank you for comments, likes, subscribing in general. If there's anybody that's watching these that hasn't subscribed yet, I always appreciate it if you subscribe, especially if you get anything out of the videos. This has been the Longhorn Wintergreen review. I am the Suit&Tie Dip&Chew guy. I do thank you for watching. Do take care of yourselves, and God bless.